1. 1967 Ford Thunderbird, $8,500, Detroit, Michigan. Let's start with a classic from the late 60s, the 1967 Ford Thunderbird Coupe. This one is listed at $8,500 and comes with an automatic transmission. Finished in sleek black, the car has a strong engine and transmission, and according to the seller, it's in great running condition. In fact, the owner just drove it from Detroit to Grand Rapids without any issues, which really shows its roadworthiness. Everything works as it should, making it a reliable cruiser even today. The body does need some cosmetic work, but that's expected for a car of this age. With low miles and mechanicals that are solid, this Thunderbird is a fantastic option for someone who wants a classic American coupe they can drive while making gradual improvements to the exterior. 2. 1956 Cadillac DeVille Sedan 4-door, $9,500, Monona, Wisconsin. Next up, we have something truly special. A 1956 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, priced at $9,500. This one is all original, right down to the old bottle of window washer fluid still sitting in the engine bay, a time capsule in many ways. The car runs and drives, but it does need some brake work before it's fully road ready. It wears brand new tires, and it even comes with the original paperwork from when it was sold as a used vehicle at Wood Motor Company. The exhaust has been modified, cut off, and turned down under the seats, but otherwise the Cadillac remains very true to its factory form. To sweeten the deal, the seller is including all receipts for parts and work done on the car over the years. With its beautiful blue exterior, white interior, and unmistakable Cadillac presence, this DeVille is a chance to own a true piece of 1950s American luxury history. 3. 1969 Buick Electra 225 Convertible, $5,500, Hubbard, Ohio. For those who love top-down cruising, here's a 1969 Buick Electra 225 Convertible at just $5,500. This big Buick runs and drives well, powered by a big block engine with a 4-barrel Edelbrock carburetor and dual exhaust. Mechanically, it's strong and sounds fantastic, but it does need some attention to become a real showpiece again. The paint and body need work, and the convertible top frame and canvas will need replacing. At the moment, even the gas tank is being held up with ratchet straps, so a proper set of tank straps will be on the to-do list. Inside, the car sports a red interior against a black exterior, giving it that classic 60s flair. At this price point, it's a great entry into the world of full-size American convertibles, especially for someone who enjoys restoring old-school cars.
Number 4. 1974 Chevrolet Nova, $8,000, Trevor, Wisconsin. Now let's switch gears to something more performance-oriented. A 1974 Chevrolet Nova. This one is a serious project car for those who love horsepower. The seller has built this car with speed in mind, featuring a small block Chevy 355 with forged rods, flat-top pistons, ARP hardware, copper head gaskets, and twin GTX 3584 RS turbos paired with precision wastegates. Supporting components include a turbo 400 transmission, Ford 9-inch rear end, Willwood calipers, an 8.50 certified roll cage, Kirky race seat, Holley Sniper stealth system, and more. The seller lists 3 price options: $8,000 for the car as a roller without engine and transmission, $12,000 with a naturally aspirated 355 and turbo 400, or $15,000 as it sits now with the twin turbo setup. This Nova isn't for everyone, but for buyers looking for a street machine or drag project with serious potential, it's a head turner that's already packed with high-performance parts. Number 5. 1954 Nash Metropolitan, $7,850, Belton, Missouri. Closing out this section, here's something charming and unique. A 1954 Nash Metropolitan, listed at $7,850. This compact classic stands out with its two-tone green and gray color scheme, and it's said to drive well. Power comes from a small engine paired with a 3-on-the-tree column-shift manual transmission, giving it that vintage driving feel. With just 2 previous owners and a body that has held up impressively over the decades, it represents great value under $8,000. The seller emphasizes it's cash only and no trades, but for someone who wants a distinctive little car that's fun to drive and always attracts attention at local shows, this Metropolitan could be the perfect choice. Number 6. 1941 Dodge Luxury Liner, $8,000, Warren, Ohio. Here's a real pre-war classic, the 1941 Dodge Luxury Liner, listed at $8,000. This sedan features a manual 3-speed column shift paired with a flathead 6-cylinder engine. It runs and drives, which is already impressive for a vehicle that's over 80 years old. However, it does need some attention to bring it fully back to life. The lights need rewiring, the brakes need adjusting, and the interior could use some love with a new headliner and reupholstered rear seat. The exterior is finished in black with a gray interior, giving it a timeless look. For enthusiasts who appreciate vintage American cars from the early 40s, this Dodge is a wonderful candidate for restoration and a chance to preserve a piece of automotive history.
Number 7. 1957 Ford Thunderbird Convertible 4-door, $6,500, Escanaba, Michigan. Next, we have a project with tons of potential, a 1957 Ford Thunderbird Convertible kit car, priced at $6,500. Now, this isn't an original steel body T-Bird, but a fiberglass kit build, which makes it lighter and often easier to maintain. Under the hood, it packs a Ford 302 V8 paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. The engine does run, but the car still needs work. Wiring and fuel lines need to be finished, and the interior requires completing as well. Since it's a kit car, the seller doesn't have a title. For someone handy and looking for a fun project that can turn into a head-turning cruiser, this Thunderbird kit car is a unique way to enjoy the look of a 57 T-Bird without the hefty price tag of a factory original. Number 8. 1979 Chevrolet Malibu Classic, $10,000, Detroit, Michigan. For muscle car lovers who want speed, check out this 1979 Chevrolet Malibu Classic, priced at $10,000. It's equipped with a powerful 6.0 LS1 engine paired with a 700R transmission, making it a seriously fast street machine. The car runs strong but does need a new transmission pan, which is the main reason the seller is letting it go. They mentioned having trouble finding someone willing to work on it, so they'd rather pass it on to someone who can appreciate it. The car is finished in black, which always adds to that aggressive look. The seller is also open to trades or cash offers, making this Malibu a great opportunity for someone looking to step into a modernized classic with big power potential. Number 9. 1976 MGB, $5,500, Canton, Georgia. Here's a fun British roadster, a 1976 MGB listed for $5,500 with 86,841 miles. This little convertible is finished in bright yellow, making it a cheerful weekend cruiser. The car runs well, but like many MGBs of this age, it does need some cosmetic work and attention to the convertible top. Still, these cars are lightweight, easy to maintain, and a joy to drive, thanks to their classic manual transmission and nimble handling. For someone who's always wanted a fun, entry-level classic sports car, this MGB is a perfect starting point. With a little TLC, it could become a charming, sunny day driver that's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. Number 10. 1976 Ford Grand Torino, $1,000, Cleveland, Tennessee. Finally, let's wrap up with a project car at a bargain price, a 1976 Ford Grand Torino listed for just $1,000. This 2-owner vehicle is finished in turquoise with a blue interior and comes with all of its original parts, title, and paperwork. Under the hood sits a 351M V8, but the engine currently needs to be reassembled.
The seller notes it will need some work to run, but with all the parts present, it's a great foundation for someone who enjoys building project cars. At only $1,000, this Torino could be the perfect entry point into classic car ownership, especially for those who want to take on a budget-friendly restoration and bring a piece of mid-70s Ford muscle back to the road.